Hello, 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 everyone. I hope you can hear me. We'll s- we'll see how this goes. This is gonna be so much fun, and I'm just getting some last minute things set up. Ba, 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 ba. Da, da, da. Let's see. Do, do, do. Hello, shallot sharks, and then let's see. Let me get through all the new follows really quick. Thank you, Dogkin Trash, Bugs Fan, Wild Wanda, Non-Existent Floof. What else? The Sundown System and Zuro. You know, I think that's how you pronounce it. Asher the Pasta, Madcam, and Prince Gaty for all following. I was offline trying to get this whole presentation together. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I'm getting some. Let me see. Ba, 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 ba. Let's see if this works. All right, okay. Let's see how long this takes. In all honesty, you got I asked you your opinion and you guys wow, you went off. You you, you go, Queen. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, let's see. Let's see if this works. All right, hold up. Let's see. Can you guys see that okay? Hold up. Where'd my mouse go? Seriously, where'd my mouse go? There we go. Cool. Hi. Hi, hey. This is it is the PowerPoint. This is gonna be so interesting for you. It's gonna be so interesting because you don't really have any idea what any of this is. I know that for sure. Hold up. Why is my mouse just non-existent? Like I cannot see it. Like it's just gone. Like I could see it. Like it's something. This is gonna be interesting. All right, really quick. My my friend Haley, TTV Jerry, is in the chat. She has absolutely no idea what any of this is. Her first time seeing one of my streams, and it's this one. So this is gonna be so interesting. All right, you guys all saw the poll on Tumblr. All of your guys' opinions on the Minecraft YouTuber Sexyman tournament that is not currently being hosted by God, I can't remember the URL, their blog name right now, but it's coming up. All right, presented by me. Once, let me see. I'm trying to get this to work. Woo. All right, next slide. What is a Tumblr sexy man? And I just ripped this straight off the Mcytblr sexy man Tumblr because that's what this is all about. In all honesty, like, yeah, I'm literally, literally being exposed. So exposed. It's so, it's gonna be so funny. Okay, my mouse is back. So, hold up. Let's, I'm just trying to make sure everything's working, and I'm trying to balance both trying to see the chat and doing this at the same time. So, what is a Tumblr sexy man? Many of us know. My friend Haley does not, and here's the definition. A Tumblr sexy man is using the Tumblr definition, which is often includes the fact that the source material is not that sexy, detailed gender, but boy did the artist run with it. We believe the opportunity presented by Minecraft skins offer a peak opportunity for sexy manness. You not have to be attracted to the character, but you do have to go, oh wow, someone's having fun at what the artists slash writers are doing. Um, also, I'll put in the comments of who said what on my Tumblr that I received later, because this is round one. We got 32 matches. I'm gonna I'm just gonna read all the opinions of everyone that are funny or like a really good explanation. So we got Fruit Berries and Miss Trixton. Fruit Berries, on it personally, I have no idea who he is. I've seen him around sometimes, but personally, I've never seen him. Miss Trixton, we all know and love her. It's Phil's wife, and that's all the information I know about her. So, your guys' opinion that I have that wow, some of you guys yeah, really went off. Someone put she is literally Lady Death. She loves chaos. She is our wine mom. Trixton is more girl boss than sexy man, and there's art of fruit that's the bluster noises is what they put. Uh, Someone else put I barely know who Fruitberries is, so I voted Trixton because I do know her. And then yeah, there's just someone put tricks are for kids, the sexy blockman pole is not. And then someone else put amorphous green blob guy, often drawn as a pretty twink, also does not hesitate to kill and maim and does so regularly. I think the general consensus, from what I can see, is that basically a lot of people voted for Trixton because they know who she is. They don't really know who Fruitsberry is. And as I said, general consensus is that. Let me. Okay, hopefully my stream manager on my phone works because I'm trying. Let's hope. Hopefully this goes well. Yes. From okay, yeah, I would say yeah, this whole thing is very popularity based. Kinda unfortunately, people I've seen in general most people's opinion on Tumblr, people who've talked about it, is that so and so they only really voted for so and so because they know them. And sorry, I just got thrown off. Uh, God, hold up, let me start over. Like they only voted for people that they know, or they're only really voting for their favorites and not really who is truly the definition of a Tumblr sexy man. And then Jerry said, "Babe, I've never been more confused and concerned for you at the same damn time." And honestly, valid, valid. I spent a lot of time yesterday and today just making that poll and then making this PowerPoint. Um, but honestly, Haley, this stays between us. Don't we are not letting anyone else we know IRL know about this unless they actually come onto the stream and pop into the chat. All right, so this stays between us, girl. We're It stays between us. That's all I'm really saying. Um, here's all right. Blah 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 blah. Someone put I love women. Uh, I support women's rights, but also women's wrongs. And then someone else put, in my opinion, I think Kristen deserves this win. Her dark Eldrickian lore and vibes within the Dream SMP, the intelligent pranks she pulled with her godly powers, and of course, her beauty bring her a level beyond fruit berries. Even though I think fruit could also be a close contender, there's not as much sexy man kinds of lore and fan art revolved around him as there is with Kristen. And then a lot of yeah, Kristen, blah blah blah. All right, I say let's move on to the next slide. Oh yeah, I forgot. I left this up there. So this is the only match that I actually was able to have time to put up screenshots of all your guys' comments. I'll leave it up there for a sec so you can actually read it. Someone put Trixton is very hot sexy, but I say this because I am bisexual. Fruitberries has the qualities of a Tumblr sexy man in that his green is a green blob, and yet everyone in MCSR is obsessed with drawing his tits. Oh god, it's gonna be interesting. We have Zeta and Zephos. I honestly, you're adding this down in my lore of me. Okay, adding to the lore that I don't know most of these people. I was just like, huh, this is interesting. This will be fun. As I said, I don't know ZF or Zephos, so I have no actual opinion on who is more of a sexy man. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Someone put, I just wanted Lewis to win, to be honest. Someone else put, can I pick both? Both fit the mad scientist archetype, and also I always thought Lewis had a nice voice. Someone else put, Zephos was the OG, uh, Minecraft YouTuber, Tumblr sexy man. I mean, what else could you ask for? Uh, Someone put, look at ZF. He's silly. He's goofy. He's committed more crimes. I mean, what more can you want in a man? He is the worm man, insane scientist, pathetic little dude guy with crazy and silly contraptions. And then someone else put, there's really not a bad option here, but Zephos was definitely more of a sexy man back in the day than people were giving him credit for. And then uh someone else put, I don't think either of them are textbook sexy men, but ZF definitely has the quirkiness factor down pat. Not to mention Lewis is more conventionally attractive, so he loses points on that front. Look at Zedev's dumb little frog face. Someone else put, honestly not sure. I don't know enough to properly vote. They both look like scrunkly losermen. Affectionate. Uh, blah blah blah. Like, I have no idea who this one's who's this response is for, but they put, he's my little meow meow, my scrunkly, my scrimblow, my good time boy, my pathetic wet paper bag. Someone else put, yeah, I don't know which one it's for, but someone put, he's unhinged. He's insane. He decided this season he was going to make up incredibly difficult and stupid advancements just so he could get them all. I don't think he has an uneasy alliance. Yeah, I'm just someone. One of these guys has a maid dress. I think it's ZF. Uh, good for him. Someone put, made me realize the amount of inaccurate voting slash too young a fan base is why Zephos didn't sweep this. I watch both dudes, but come on, y'all. Don't call ZF a Tumblr sexy man. That's mean to him. Someone else put, ZF is the guy. Grim Reaper? Mad scientist? Maid? Sheep boy? He could do it and violate a dozen ogre regulations at the same time. Oh my gosh. Those all of these are response all of these responses are so funny to read. Why am I disconnected from chat? I'm trying here. Alright, let's see. Who knows how long this will take? Because there's 32 matches in each round, and for the first two rounds, and then 16 for round 3. Why is my internet being shit? Hold up. At least shit on my phone, because whatever. On to Vintage Beef and Fundy. I only know Fundy because Dream SMP from the times I kinda glanced at the tag trending on Tumblr. I don't know whose opinion this is for, but someone put, I knew he was going to lose. I just wanted to be supportive. He is my boy. He is so far from being sexy man. He is cringe failed dude, but I still love him. It's a lot of furry comments for, I guess, the people who voted for Fundy. Someone else put, I don't watch Mr. Vintage Beef, but I think Fundy had potential to be a sexy man and blew it by being a sopping wet mess of a man. And then someone else put, there's something about a man covered in blood. And someone else put, a guy covered in blood who canonically has clones is infinitely more sexy man than an anthro fox. Fundy is for bait, a different beast altogether. Pun intended. A lot of silly fox. There's a none pizza left beef option. Opinion. Someone else put, I don't think furries are sexy. Yeah, as I said, a lot of haha furry, and then in general consensus that vintage beef is definitely more sexy man than the fox. And then, am I really offline? Am I really offline? Y- My stream manager says I'm offline, but whatever. You're online, but at what cost? uh, that's kind of funny. God, this is this is interesting. This is definitely interesting. Uh, let's see if I can somehow. I'm trying to see if there's a way I could somehow have the PowerPoint and the stream chat up at the same time. Oh wait. Give me a second. I forgot you can do this. You hold up. Uh, ta-da! Duh! I could do these at the same time. Yay! Dreamception. I hope it's showing up right. Hopefully. Okay, good enough. Good enough. Alright, back to the slideshow. Illumina versus Joey Graceffa. I've only heard of Joey Graceffa, and I don't even know if I'm thinking of the right person, but I definitely heard of the name. Someone put, I can't believe Illumina won over Joey. Like, I think Joey is Tumblr Sexyman coded, so it, like, boggles my mind. Someone put, I'm sorry, wait, Joey Graceffa, the vlogger? Huh? And then someone put, Illumina's, Illumina's got the whole mask thing going on. It works for him. Someone else put, it's Joey. He's flamboyant. He makes borderline not safe for work jokes. He is the moment. Someone put, Joey is definitely a sexy man. But I did not want to vote for. But I did not want voting for the Joey Graceffa in the Minecraft YouTuber Tumblr Sexy Man contest on my conscience. Someone put Illumina equals Illuminati equals Bill Cipher. That's a sexy man right there. I don't know whose comment this is for, but someone put pathetic wet cat of a man who's often portrayed as way cooler than he is in fan works. Just look at him, a kitty cat who says meow. Hi, Terrible TV. It's we're only on match 4 of round 1. So, yeah, you didn't miss too much. Uh Someone else put no one else is doing it like Illumina. No one else. He's such a cringe fail loser streamer and everyone including his emo artist is like if I don't draw him so cool and powerful and hot, I will die. Man sets himself up for for blowjob jokes constantly. He meows if chat meows enough. He is bisexual. I love Illumina. uh, yeah, I'm definitely thinking. I probably will save this as a VOD. We'll see how good the quality is. So someone put I'm sold on Illumina. Can I vote for him? I mean, did he did he get past round 2? I have no idea. Jerry put I still can't get over how they are fucking Minecraft people. Yeah, yeah. People, people want to fuck Minecraft people. Surprisingly. uh, blah, 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 blah. Someone put, look, Joey gave us tons of great memories, and there's no denying that he fits the bill in some of the Sexy Man tropes. But when was the last time you actually remember him participating in Minecraft lore and content? My choice is to vote Illumina is more based on this. Like, Illumina is more clearly a Minecraft YouTuber Sexy Man because his content is entirely revolved around the game, and also there's something about the dark ninja vibe that just entices me. Someone else put, if we're calling Scar Tumblr Sexy Man for no shirt and being a bit evil, then Joey also classifies. Someone put, I don't know how to say this nicely, but Joey's too gay in this stereotyped way to be a Tumblr Sexy Man. Man in Empires Season 1 really said he tapped the villain's ass and joined the big bad. Based move, but also not very Tumblr Sexy Man. Alternate universe version of a Tumblr Sexy Man, sure. But a Tumblr Sexy Man? It's alright. I think that's enough comments for these guys. Alright. Bonk. Next one. Skizzleman versus Beckyamon. I hope I'm pronouncing those right. But yeah, I don't know these guys either. Someone put Mans was butt naked. I think he's material enough. He's weird. He's a silly man. Sleeveless man. Someone put Beck gives off cute vibes, not sexy. Skiz on the other hand gives off sexy vibes. Plus his skin is funny. Someone put she skizzle on my man till I Becky him on. Did I have no idea if I'm even saying her name right. While neither of them are sexy men, a mo anime girl is basically the opposite of a sexy man. If this was an anime, no one would be surprised at Bekyamon being a fandom favorite waifu. Someone put, love voting for just some guy. Someone put, he's muscles. His muscles are always out. He's a little stupid, but he's my himbo. Dumb of ass, big of heart. Someone put, objectively the correct answer is Skiz, but I'm a Beck ally till I die. So, someone else put solely for her dedication to being topless the whole time on Rat SMP. Someone put voted Beck for the Onceler skin. Honestly valid. If I had known, I would have voted for her. On to the next match, match 6, which is Sneak Snag versus Stress Monster. We know Sneak Snag. We all know him. We all love him. We've all collectively on Tumblr pretended that he didn't exist. Let's see. Someone put streamer everyone on Tumblr thought didn't exist. Tumblr made Sexy Man by default. Someone put he's an adult lancer on the Undertale Deltarune site. Of fucking course he's sexy. Sneep Snop. I have watched Stress Monster, but not a lot. Sneak has more Sexy Man type art of him. Sneak is Sneak. I have no opinion. Sneak is just a obviously superior choice. Uh, Sneak is chaotic enough for a Tumblr sexy man, and where stress is also chaotic, Sneak is just more outright with it. Someone put stress is a sexy woman and not a sexy man. We need a new bracket for her. Someone put Tumblr thought Sneak didn't exist, so he deserves to win for that alone. A lot of Sneak being chaotic. Someone put women's rights and wrongs. She makes me happy. Someone put I would vote stress, but to be honest, she's more of a My Little Meow Meow than a sexy man. Uh, he's just a little guy. He's also swag as fuck. I love stress so much, but Sneak is just a little guy, you know? He's just a little guy. He's committing war crimes. Someone put his skin is based off a Deltarune guy. The Toby Fox connection gives him some points, since he created the greatest Twitter sexy man of all time. I still think it's ironic that Stress, despite her name, is one of the most calming and cozy content creators out there. Nice. I might actually check her out later. Ah. Sneak has the unhinged mania of a sexy man. Someone put only because Stress is the furthest thing from a Tumblr sexy man. Someone put I know Sneak won, but I'm still sticking with Stress. She is a MILF, she is a lovely woman, and she is a menace. Uh alright, I would say let's move on to the next one. Oh, you redeemed Hydrate, Jerry? Hold up. Let me get my water. Eh, be right back. This is so motherfucking interesting. Like I'm hooked. I got my popcorn, I got my soda, and my glasses on. I know, right? Like my info addicted brain is flourishing. Oh, yeah, there's literally thousands of people voting on these. Wait, how soon is it until the current votes close? Like, how many hours are left for this current round? All right. Next up, we got Finster and Raytheon. Raytheon? I think I'm pronouncing that right. Hopefully. Oh, 12 hours left ish. Cool, cool, cool. Because I think I only voted on definitely one. On definitely one of the polls. Let me see. One sec. Uh, I got it. I got this one ask in my in my inbox. That was so funny to me. Someone put, "Wait, I only just realized who Finster is. I voted Red Dog, and I am filled with regret. Finn is such a sexy man that he goes beyond even the female sexy man. Finn should have won over Ren. I love Ren, but holy shit, Finn just became the first male to be banned on Twitch for female presenting boobs. Like, huh? King behavior, honestly, is what someone on Tumblr messaged me. Someone put, "Oh, dog skin trash." I said this before and I'll say it again. Finster is Tumblr's favorite thing. He's a cute guy who's also a hot girl. uh, a lot of people are just saying how Finster is very sexy. Uh, he dresses up cute. I like him. Uh, someone put Rithian is the OG Ender sexy man. Finn is good, but Rithian, you can't beat the OGs. A lot of femboy Finster typing quirks feels more Tumblr to me. Hashtag girl month. Blue shoop da whoop drawn as a white twink. This is not even a contest. Someone else put, okay, wait a second. Look at Finn. The gender. The him. Finster. Is man. Is sexy. Are you a jokester? Uh, someone put, Finn is such an icon for numerous reasons. Their girl month that turned into girl years, collabing with Spiffy and Skeppy to troll others, and having a sense of humor that borders on malignantly mischievous. While I think there are many better candidates here, I think Finn deserves to win at least one round and prove that they can still stand with the best of them. A lot of people saying girl month. A lot of girl months. One second. One second. Uh, I'll I'll s- I'll see if I'll see if I can put it in there. Yeah, I got your text, Jerry. One second, guys. I'm adding a special little addition. I'm adding a special little addition at the very end. Ah, wait, wait. I got a special little addition. It's a silly little funny one. Uh, ah, so give me like 1 minute. Womp 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 womp. Gotta wait for it to load. Do, 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 do. Right. All right. back to our where we leave off. Oh yeah, Finster. Ah, Finster. All right, guys. Where's the monster smut? You will now make a Tumblr. We're still on round one. There's too many good comments. There's too many good comments codes. Too many. Uh, do you guys want? Okay, really quick. I just thought of something else. Uh, eh, just thought of something else really quick. I'm gonna make a poll. I just poll's gonna be: should I just skip to round three since that's what's going on, or just keep going? Uh, let's see. I think it's working. Maybe. Keep going. I'm not saying we're just gonna. Okay, when I say go to round three, like just go currently to round three since that's what's happening right now. But I will go back to where we left off. Yeah, exactly what Salad Sharks is saying. Skipping to round three so people can hear, the important ones, because that's what people are currently voting on. But then going back to go to the rest. Uh, why is it named Starcross? How old was I? Jesus. Wait. Thank you, Stickley's Kingdom, for following. Let me see. Uh, let me create a new poll. So, now that we understand what I meant. Let's set this a little bit longer. To reiterate, uh, skipping to round three is just so we can go to all the important votes. Because since they're happening live now, but we will go back to where we left off, or just keep going from where I am. Yeah, there will be a VOD for this. There will be a VOD for this. What's the Colts totem? Oh, that was for when I streamed Cult of the Lamb back in the day. Uh because you're able to integrate Twitch chat with when you stream Cult of the Lamb. Love you too, Jerry. Let me see. Ba, 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 ba. I mean, general consensus seems to be round 3. So should I just end the poll or just keep it up a little bit longer until it actually ends? Polls in the stream about polls. This is getting very meta. Honestly, yeah. Okay. Let's see. I think word on the street is going to round 3. I just gotta find my place in the document. All right. View results. Uh, uh, uh. Wonk. All right. Cool. Awesome. Da, 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 da. Where's on to round 3, guys? And I also pulled up the website where you can see the current results live. Woo! All right. Excuse me. Round 3. Oh, why did it move? From here on out, there's just yeah, the photos are not gonna be uh yeah, they're not gonna be great. They're not gonna look all nice and aligned. Whatever. Who cares? I only had a few hours to make this. Uh, match 1. Good Times with Scar versus Jay Schlatt. Good Times with Scar. I have heard of him. He's a cool guy, from what I've heard. Uh, what was. Thank you, Vendetta was here for following. Okay. Alright, back to your regularly scheduled show. Dogkin Trash, you are not stupid for voting for Schlatt. He is sexy man material. He is truly Tumblr sexy man material. I will die on that hill. I I am a J Schlatt fan. I mean, I think I have not watched enough Good Times with Scar content in order to determine myself whether he is a Tumblr sexy man. But I have seen the fan art. I have seen so much fan art of that guy. You're right, Asher the Pasta. He does keep taking his shirt off. I have seen the fan art. I personally knew that Jay Schlatt, once I saw this matchup, I was like, damn, that's going to be a tough match. Probably was not. Probably going to lose. Yes, that is the face blanket guy, Jerry. Almost voted for Slap purely for the how bad can I be animatic, but I am unfortunately not immune to the good times. If you voted for Slap for because of the how bad can I be animatic, you're valid. It's a referencing to the one of the original Tumblr Sexyman, the Onceler from the Lorax movie. Uh, literally had flashbacks when I was I was in a play, and one of the girls, she was telling me about how she liked the Onceler and the "How Bad Can I Be" song, and I was like, and I was literally having war flashbacks, cause I was like, oh god, not 2012 Tumblr, not 2012 Tumblr in real life, please God, no. But some comments that are some comments about Good Times with Scar and Jay Schlatt. One of my friends put, "Sorry, cat," because they know how much I love Jay Schlatt. So obviously, I know that they voted for Good Times with Scar. Someone else put, "Why we gotta pit two bad bitches against each other?" Honestly, very true. It probably was Asmara. Someone else put, in reference to Scar, "He constantly isn't wearing a shirt. Don't know what else to say." And then someone else put, "I admit, I think Jay Schlatt is more of a sexy man than Scar." Someone else put, "God, it would just be so funny to have Scar sweep through all the way to the final to lose to Joe Hills. Conversely, it would also be super cool if Scar won." Exactly, Vendetta was here. They should make out. All and also the streams where Schlatt was trying to win over Big Q. I almost fell in love. I'm head over heels for DSMP Space Schlatt, and there is no cure. Valid. Honestly, valid. I am here to spread the the Jay Schlatt propaganda, to vote for him in the current voting in the current match for the Sexy Man tournament. But but vote for whoever you think is the better Sexy Man between Good Times with Scar and Jay Schlatt. I personally voted for Jay Schlatt. I think it's probably the only one I voted for currently. Uh, Someone else put, "As much as I think Scar is a good fit for a Sexy Man, Schlatt fits more." Someone else put, "Scar because I think it's funnier. Plus, did Schlatt have discourse over whether or not we're allowed to draw him with tits?" Which is, that sure is a sentence. That sure is a sentence. Are you gonna lurk, Jerry? Alright. Uh, uh, Someone put, "It's Scar. At this point, I have accepted defeat. He will beat 90% of the people he goes up against." Also see previous points. Someone else put, "Sometimes it just comes down to who's funnier to have win. In this case, it's Schlatt." A lot of "why do we have to pit two bad bitches against each other" comments, from what I can see. Someone put "two bad bitches again." Either way, gay sex wins. A lot of "you cannot escape the good times." Someone put, "Scar is admittedly a really good candidate, but come on, Schlatt's entire persona." Hold up, I got a long one. Someone put, "Again, look, I know many people are probably going to vote Scar, just based on the number of nominations for him. It's clear there's a definite bias towards the Hermitcraft community. That being said, as much as I love Scar, even I have to admit that Schlatt fits the textbook definition, if there was a textbook, of a Tumblr sexy man to an absolute T. He is pathetic, Brungly, and evil. He is closed minded and cunning, with a one track mind that is focused solely on his goal. All others are nothing but pawns to him, to help service in his overall goals. He makes nothing but enemies and alienates everyone around him. But he is drop dead sexy while doing it. And Scar? He has his own fair share of enemies, but for the most part, he's a generally agreeable and friendly person. His manipulative tendencies are there, but aren't developed to the same erratic standards Schlatt follows. Therefore, though Schlatt is probably going to lose, I will still throw my hat in his ring. I I agree wholeheartedly. The Skitties and Hermitcraft fandom is massive on Tumblr. True. And this poll, I think, circulated around it more than DSMP plus other communities. Yep. Shout out to that person for the great analysis. Someone else put, once again, tits. Valid. Dream SMP community is way smaller than it used to be. Very true. They're both evil capitalists commonly depicted as bigger men. The demographic they appeal to is basically the same, so I see why it is so divided. Oh my gosh, if this poll happened last year, who knows? So true, Code, so true. So true. Like, imagine, like, DSMP at its peak. At its peak. Who knows what this would have been like? Someone put Scar got 2K nominations. Jay Schlatt won't win. Also, it's funny if he establishes his boundaries to his chat or whatever he does. Respectable man. Someone put if Scar has a million fans, then I'm one of them. If Scar has one fan, then I'm that one. If Scar has no fans, that means I'm dead, win or lose. 0 wins or 10 wins. Good game or bad game. I will always love and support you, even when the whole world stand against you. Someone else put I think they should make out. Why has a crack shift appeared? Someone else put Scar is the ultimate Minecraft YouTuber, Tumblr sexy man. He is the perfect amount of cringe fail and oblivious and charismatic evil. Look at some of the classic sexy men. He was the Onceler, essentially in Hermitcraft Season 8. He also looks like the warden there. He is so Komeda. He's Alistair. He's very Spamton. And the fan in human Bill in every fan art ever. Come on. Who's a scammer? Oh, this happening on Twitter? I could do that. I can do that on Twitter. Eventually. Someone put, it's good times with Scar. Not even the Onceler animation can save Schlatt now, because Scar also has one. Someone else put, now the Schlatt fans can't use the how bad can I be animatic as proof of sexy madness, because Scar has one too. Someone else put, look, Schlatt 100% fits. I cannot disagree, but I want Scar to win so badly. Schlatt would just be disappointed if he won. Scar would be overjoyed. Apparently Scar has a how bad I can be animatic. A lot of yeah. Someone else put the Disney adult is getting the win. Someone else put Jay Schlatt, you won in my heart. And in mine as well. Cause yeah, I saw the results earlier between Scar and Jay Schlatt. It doesn't look like Jay Schlatt's coming out of this one, boys. But you never know. The tides can turn. I doubt it for this one, but they can turn. I say that's enough for this match, in all honesty. Next, Technoblade versus Captain Sparkles. We all know him. We all know him. I mean, hold up. My mom's calling me. Give me a second. Alright, I'm back. Techno does have a lot of designs where he's covered in blood. I mean, with him being this was it the second worst thing that happened to orphans? It's understandable, you know? Let's see people's opinion. Another why we gotta pit two bad bitches against each other. Part two, Legend versus Legend. Rest in peace, King. Technoblade never dies. I'm a techno millionaire, sorry, not sorry. Sorry, Techno, but Mr. Sparkles is more Sexyman than you. Someone put, I think this will be a close one, but Techno will win based solely on his current popularity. I can never betray the captain, but no matter who ends up winning this round, I have someone to cheer on. Listen, I'm always going to vote for Techno at this point. This is so hard, but Techno's just has the hot anime boy thing going for him and the incredible speeches slash monologues. Gotta respect the OGs. Sorry, Techno. Someone else put, I will cry all day. This is the worst choice I've had to do in my life. Someone put Technoblade, once again, is a literal anarchist pig. Dream SMP. More Tumblr sexy man energy. Someone else put, have you ever seen a fucking Techno cosplay? His skin was a literal pixel pig, and bitches made him a pink-haired anime boy with red eyes, corset, fishnets. Jordan cannot compare. Uh, I blacked out thinking about various Technos designs covered in blood and came to with my decision made. Uh, Someone put, this is tough, but I think Cap gets this one. That's literally slightly open shirt. Oh, is an ad playing right now? Oof. Big oof. I I just only turned on ads because I was like, slight ad revenue. Yay. I didn't know it was gonna do the 3 ads? Twitch L, honestly. Exactly. Exactly, Cuban. Ads wasted. Uh Someone else put The blade will never die. Oh, what's that? You want a more thought out response? Well, I'm not sure what to really write that I haven't already. Technoblade is one of the best characters to come out of any SMP, and while Sparkles is fun to watch, his character is not nearly as iconic, or dare I say, sexified, to qualify it as a true Tumblr sexy man. I can guarantee you, if you were to type Technoblade on Tumblr, fan art would be the first result. With Captain Sparkles, it'll probably be text posts or blogs of his music, which is not a roast on his content or fans, but it surely indicates Techno's elevated position as a sexy man in the hearts of fan artists on Tumblr. A lot of techno sweeps, blood for the blood god. Someone else put, sorry, the abs overtook me. Subscribe to Technoblade. Again, Techno should win everything ever. Uh, Someone else put, Technodead asked us to vote for his son, and who am I to disagree? Bro's got his dad campaigning for him. Uh, bu- 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 Alright, I'm gonna read this. Someone put, the thigh high conversation is seared into my brain. I think that's more so. I think that's a Captain Sparkles one. Alright, last big paragraph and then on to the next match. Bonk. Uh, this was the hardest decision of my life. Fuck. Because Techno is a classic sexy man. And that his skin is simply a bipedal pig, but he gets drawn as a pink-haired animal boy, right? And he's got the fucking range! Vis-a-vis Billiam, Cyberknife, Buddy Blade, Antarctic Empire, etc., you know? On the other hand, Jordan is the OG Minecraft YouTuber. He gave us Revenge and Take Back the Night and many others, and he still makes good videos? What a king. And have you seen him IRL? My god. The tiebreaker ended up being how fucking tired Jordan said when he learned of the bracket on stream. Imagine if we get him to the finals. It would be equally funny if Techno beat him here, though. He can never win against Technoblade. The fandom makes the pig sexy. Alright, next match. Doc N77 versus False Symmetry. Someone put Queen of Head, Hearts, and Body Parts. Someone put Creeper. Oh man. Later on, once we get through all these round 3 matches, I'll put up polls of who I should vote for the sexy man per voting round. Uh, Someone put, they both have a fighting chance. However, Doc is sexy and weird. Doc is not a sexy man to me, whereas False is like one remaining woman on the bracket with sexy man energy. Pathetic cringe fail evil woman. Doc is just some creature people made hot. Someone put, I cannot share my opinions as I am afraid my FBI agent will hold them against me. Someone put, I don't think either of them are particularly sexy man. But if not for the fandom frequently making out Doc to be more monstrous than he is, he would have won. False is still being carried by her Empire series on this though. Uh, I can't believe their FBI agent is voting too. It's hilarious to hear the submissions I posted being read out, especially because half of them I don't remember. God, you guys are gonna have fun with this next one. Someone put, no one is drawn with green furry tits like Doc is drawn with green furry tits. And they also put, I am so sorry, Twitch chat. Someone else put, Doc just has more sexy man moments than false, plain and simple. Curious to see what the general public will vote for, though. Someone put, yeah, they're both kind of mad scientists, but Doc has a hot voice. Girl boss power, unethical science. I love women. Oh my god. Girls! Someone put, he's literally evil, but she could kill him easily. Tough choice. God. Someone else put, not to say Doc isn't also a pathetic rag if you watch him, but False is more of a pathetic rag. Sorry, Doc. I say this affectionately as I adore them both. Someone put, tough one, if I'm honest. I think it should be Doc, but at this point, I'm worried we're going to run out of women in the bracket. I won't lie, once I tried to follow one of Doc's tips and lost several stacks of cobble somehow, so in my head, he's very evil. Alright, on to the next match. Ren the dog versus Ollie Orion Sound. Or is it Orion? Don't come at me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Someone put, oh, Ollie said he'd post episode 3 if he won this, but he isn't Sexyman. You are not immune to the propaganda. Someone put, we wouldn't run out of women if we kept Puffy and Nikki in. Hashtag not bitter. Hi, Jerry. Someone put, both have the theatricality that's required for a Tumblr sexy man, but I feel that Ren fits it better. It's the King's arc he had, I think. Oof, sorry, Ollie. You gotta vote for the Minecraft YouTuber Resident Werewolf. We'll be close, but Ollie is more wet, pathetic, and weird than Ren. Hi, still lurking, just making budget plans for bachelorette party? Oh, fun! Let me know how that goes. Ren Diggity Dog rose to be a king and went mad with greed. Peak Tumblr sexy man. Two more bad bitches. They both got charisma. It's down to monster fucker versus monster. Which means it's the monster. Legally, I have to vote Ollie because I was given specific instructions, but either works. The art I seen of this theater kid of a dog is amazing. As I said, Ollie is Scrunkly Man and Ren is Sexy Man. If Ollie wins, it would get to his head. Someone put, Ren's too theater kid. You see Ollie in the cage fan art without context, like me, and you'll go, OMG, weird little cryptid hottie? You see Red fan art out of context, and you're fighting personal thoughts and demons about potentially being a furry and the wolf fanatic that you suppressed in your brain since early teendom. Someone put, I'm sorry, it's like 11:04 p.m. and I've been unpacking stuff all day. I am losing my ability to come up with mediocre jokes. Why did they make Martin's girlfriends fight like this? Ba, 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 ba. Ollie is bribing people. This is not fair. I still voted him though. This is hard because on one hand you have Ollie, the garbage rat, but you also have Ren. I'd be fine with any of them winning, but Ollie gives me more of the vibes, to be honest, so I voted for him. Ollie isekai'd himself into empires and has omnipotent knowledge of the universe that is played off for comedy, and he does a little song and dance. He is played by the madness of said knowledge, and yet he still hashtag slays. Ren just has a homoerotic bond with his homies a few times. A lot of episode 3 voters. We desperately need that episode 3. It's so close, and I'm honestly surprised. Good on you, Ollie. Drama kids pitted against each other. He promised in episode 3, and honestly, that's all I want in life. Got bribed with potential Ollie content. Alright. Ren is such a sexy man, guys. Dramatic werewolf bear, as in hairy big gay. Alright. Ethel Slab and Amesy TV. Bonk. Bonk. A lot of Ethel fans. The mask is keeping Ethel going. Once again, silly sexy con man dude? He is baby girl. Ooga booga. I can't believe this man is just fully Kakashi from Naruto and yet somehow is his own character. For B-dubs, Amesy is not a sexy man. Ethel Slab? Ethel Slab? After it is Ethel Slab, even though I know it's Ethel Slab, has more sexy man energy. Were these options before? I don't remember them. Killing Amesy for killing Clown. Amesy is not a sexy man, so Ethel wins by default. Sorry, Amesy, but I'm an Ethel girl to the bottom of my heart. Clown should have gone through. From what I've read, honestly, yeah. So true, Codes. Mr. Kakashi, I love you. Listen, Eddie was more sexy man, but Ethel is also categorized as a sexy man. Red eyes and mysterious. Is he human? Who's to say? Amesy, the Ethel girls are too strong, but I will give you a vote out of pity. This is where it starts getting hard, but Amesy is just a better flavor of Tumblr sexy man than Ethel to me. But they both fit and deserve to move on. Peer pressure will only push me so far, unfortunately. Amesy deserves to go out with a bang if he has to. Oh 07 Amesy, but I can't not vote for Ethel here. She's not a sexy man. She is too soft. I love her, but no. Genuinely curious as to why people think Amesy is a sexy man. Yeah, I haven't really seen Amesy. From what I've seen, Amesy does not seem to give off sexy Tumblr sexy man energy, you know? It's more so I think this comment is not to be mean in any way, shape, or form. I think Amesy is one of the ones where they got pushed through because of their popularity a bit, you know? I feel like that's the main reason because of their popularity. was why they got why they pulled through. But also, I don't know, as I said, as I've stated many times before, I don't know a lot of these content creators all that well in order for me to make a true judgment whether they are truly a Tumblr sexy man or not. MZ has a not okay in the head vibe that we like on Sexy Man, but Ethel is just mysterious and smart and baby girl. Valid points, valid points. AMZ seems like he's a meow meow. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Alright. Next one. Scott S. Major versus Jimmy Solidarity. Ah, I gotta plug in my computer because it's almost dead. Right. What does chat think? What does chat think? Flower Husband's divorce arc? As I said. Guys, I had to vote for Scott. Can't vote for queer baiting. Scott is amazing, however, Jimmy is sexy man in the way of being pathetic. Scott doesn't give me sexy man vibes, he's too suave and cool. Scott's too sexy man to have gotten my vote. Jimmy is perfectly pathetic and scrunkly. I mean, most of the typical Tumblr sexy man could be classified as queer baiters, to be honest. I still voted for Sneak, but like, alright. Let me read people's opinions on the poll. A lot of Jimmy, Flower Husbands. Flower Husbands is dead. Vote Jimmy out of pity. We know Scott is a sexy man already. We know. Sorry, Scott. You deserve a lot, but Jimmy is a final tier bracket for me. He's bribing me with Flower Husbands. Sad face. Scott's evil flirting with people in Afterlight is really giving him an advantage. Whoever made them fight has a special place in hell. Jimmy is more wet and pathetic. Such a hard pick, but Scott's just iconic in a different way. Jimmy is perfect pathetic. Tumblr sexy man. He deserves it. Ba, 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 ba. Look, both are sexy, but Jimmy is Tumblr sexy. Scott is too competent. Down with Jimmy. He tried to tell me his self-published book was focus grouped and that's why the grammar was bad. On purpose. This is another case of personal bias. Scott is more sexy man, but Jimmy Solidarity is my scorable. Sexy men are smart more often than not, so clearly Scott wins. Jimmy has more baby girl vibes. Scott has more of a sexy man vibe. Valid, valid. Like, oh, Teen Wolf and Supernatural. Ooh, ooh, oh god. Who do you think queer baited worse, Teen Wolf or Supernatural? Alright, back to comments. Alright. That's my sheriff, '07. Sorry, Mr. S. Major, you have too much main character energy. Why are they fighting? They're in love! Let them kiss! No, I'm not choosing shit. They're my husbands. I'm not gonna be a catalyst for divorce. Despite S. Major's desperate attempt to get us to vote for him, the results is going to have to go to Jimmy. To put in a few words, Scott is entirely too confident to be a Tumblr sexy man. He does not have the experience of the world crumbling down around him, not in Empires, not in the life series, and nothing any sort of character. Scott been in has he ever had some well-made plan collapse around him in a heap and never be able to be fixed. In Third Life, his husband died, sure, but he got reunited with said husband in the afterlife, which is a lot better than any other member got. He literally won last life. He basically won double life, choosing who he wanted to win by killing himself. In Empire Season 1, he had things fall apart around him, sure, but he was the hero. And he had a happy reunion with his husband in the afterlife. An argument can be made for AU Scott, but that is vastly outnumbered by the rest of his characters being distinctly unsexy man in life. Wow, this comment's long. Oh my god, this is so long. Alright. Compare this to Jimmy Solidarity. I don't care what anyone says. He is the quintessential pathetic Tumblr sexy man. His plans crumble whenever he uses the brain power to create one. Nobody respects him, and in character, it isn't for a bit. He genuinely wants respect from people. He is a wet paper bag that is consistently getting punched through. He is that image of the sopping wet black cat. He has bastard energy, malicious intent, burrowed deeply inside of him, so deep that people think he's just being pathetic and bend to his will out of sheer sympathy. Combine this with him being conventionally attractive, which only works in the pathetic criteria of Tumblr's sexy man, and you must be able to see why I made this point. He is, no matter how this poll turns out, the true Tumblr sexy man out of these two. Sign, someone that thinks Scott is a sexy man and that Jimmy is both a sexy man and a sexy man. Not serious all around. Why should they fight? Why can't they just kiss? Oh god, that was such a long response. Scott deigned to petition on Tumblr, and I think that's funny. I can't abandon Scott S. Major. I've been with him since his pathetic Totoro hoodie Harmony Hollow SMP days. There's so many good comments in here, but it's like some of them are literally so long. I am I'm part of me's like, damn, I'm not reading all that out loud anyway. Maybe later. Maybe later. Right now, I feel like we gotta move on. Mumbo Jumbo versus Impulse SV. Any chance to release all the comments somewhere for us to read? Uh, I probably. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that. Because I know I put in the option of, oh, do you want to be anonymous? And some people put, yeah, I want to be anonymous. So, as I said, I gotta figure that out. Yeah, I could sort something out for you tomorrow. Sure. Yeah, that'll be great. I will figure something out eventually. Something will be put out eventually. We just gotta figure out how first. Alright. You probably. I have a whole Google Sheets thing. I could probably just delete people's users' names. Delete that column. And just release that. Oh, as I said, I'll figure something out. Alright. Mumbo Jumbo versus Impulse SV. Wow. This looks like it will be a major sweep. Uh, someone put the suit. That and his Batman skin. 10 out of 10. Oof, another hard one. Mumbo is just so much more cryptid. I want to see Mumbo get elected for something without his knowledge again. It's funny. Mumbo, please. Impulse might beat him, but Mumbo will always be the winner in my heart. Mumbo is not a sexy man. Mumbo Jumbo's mustache is more appealing. There'll never be anything funnier than Mumbo Jumbo Grumpbot. It just goes together so well. Mumbo is much more unhinged than Impulse, and also he wears a suit. Very hard, but I'm biased for Zit Team. Both are Tumblr sexy men, but Mumbo has the mustache. Oh, someone redeemed hydrate. Ah, let me get my water. Cool. There we go. I hydrated. Mumbo still fork. Wait, Mumbo having a son? Is that like he literally has a child that he is a parent of in real life, or like something akin to Dream SMP? Oh, in game, in game. Okay, as I said, I don't know many of these people. I was like, someone has a child. All right, his robot son. All right, cool. Mumbo is such a prim and proper gentleman. He's like that one Pokemon conductor sexy man, but with malignant undertones just right for joining the ranks of Cecil and Alaster. Impulse is a fine choice too, but when it comes to comparing them, Mumbo definitely wins for me. Mumbo is tired. Potentially vampire. Essentially a mad scientist, has an accent, and whatever happened in season 8. Loser boy swag and a man that looks oh so delectable. Impulse got mad dad energy. Mumbo wears a suit and Impulse doesn't. His name is Mumbo Jumbo. His name is Mumbo Jumbo. His name is Mumbo Jumbo. And he has a suit. He's literally a wet cat of a spoon. Mumbo for president. Mumbo isn't sexy, literally. What are all of you on? It's the suit, it's the mustache, it's the fandom that he's pulled together. Again, I know Mumbo's gonna win anyway. I just wanted one last chance to vote for my boy Impulse. Mumbo, come back, please. Sorry, Impulse. He's not sexy to normal people, that's why he's Tumblr sexy man. So true. So true. Alright. I ran out of comments to read. Well, I skipped over some that were just very I skipped over all the interesting I skipped over all the simple ones, read all the interesting ones. Alright. On to the next match. Pixel Risk versus Charlie Slimesicle. I have seen Charlie's Slimesicle. I haven't seen Pixel Riffs. Although, with Charlie's Slimesicle, I do have to say, I have seen more of his, I guess you could say, in real life content than Minecraft content. It's, so I'm still, like, I don't know, personally, I don't know who is more of a sexy man out of these two contenders. Someone put, I love Charlie, but he is not sexy man material. You know who is? Pix. Vote Pixel Riffs. A lot of Pix fans. Someone put, you don't understand, this one hurts me. This one hurts me so much, but I need to choose slime. I need to. Charlie has more sexy man vibes than Pix. I never watched him, but based off the skin alone, he seems weird and pathetic. Which is valid. Valid. Of these skins right here, Charlie does look more pathetic than Pixel. Pix my recap man, also more unhinged than you think. Trapmaster, I've been told. I will say I will not be too mad if Charlie wins. Loopy Boy round 2. Pixel's next question. I don't want to vote. I think they're both bad options. Neither of them should be here. I want my Rainix back. I'm going to keep voting Charlie Slimesicle until he is brutally knocked out of the competition. He comes into conflict against my horse in the race, or I am viciously murdered. Charlie still looks like some nerd, not a sexy man, which is valid opinion. Charlie took Martin from me, and I will never forgive him. Hicks is more sexy man, but Charlie has my entire heart and soul. Charlie's like sexy IRL, I think. Yeah, I can see how Charlie's sexy IRL. Charlie just gives off the perfect theater kid flamboyant yet scrunkly vibes. He's underrated for real. I just think it would be funny if Amorphous Silly Slime Man somehow won over the mod's obvious favorite pick. Again, don't think Charlie will win, but I just love him so much. See my opinions for round 1 and 2. He has no bones and it compels me. If he fits, he sits, and he do be sitting. Excuse me? I am nothing if not consistent. Lying. Pixel Riffs is just some guy. Do we have any just roll with it enjoyers in chat? Hell yeah. Let's see, we got Terrible TV. Looks like you're one. Exactly, he's just some guy, but they draw him like that. Charlie needs to win or I'll perish. He just do be goopin'. Minecraft sexy dead. Dilf. I love Pixel Riffs and he is a fan favorite, but in this case Charlie's Slimesicle just feels more sexy man criteria. The fact that he's part cool slime just adds to it. I love Charlie, but I will support Pixel Riffs to the ends of the earth or until my emotional attachment to David, the copper aging facility he's made, finally wanes, which doesn't seem very likely to happen over the course of this tournament. Honestly, about to pass out. It's like 2:30 a.m. here. We'll probably watch this later if there's a VOD. This was really fun. Thank you all, and thank you for hosting this night. Night, Asher the Pasta. Have a good night. I hope you pass out and like wake up at a reasonable time. It's been fun talking about silly little Minecraft Blockmen. Oh, it's 2:30 a.m. for you too, Codes? Oh my god. Ugh, curse you, time zones. Tough one, but in the end, I think Pix deserves it for the sheer level of carrying he does for Minecraft YouTube. I wanted to check it and stayed. Gosh. Don't feel bad if you gotta go codes. Like, damn, 2:30 a.m.? If you're about to pass out, then go pass out. Alright. On to match 9. Zombie Cleo versus Eretz. Well, Cleo sweep? No, no, I'm awake. My sleep schedule is so bad. Oof. You should you should go to sleep soon. Who's that Minecrafter? It's Zombie Cleo! The Bike Queens are facing off. They're both deserving, but have you ever seen Cleo pull off a tuxedo, strawberry dress, cottagecore outfit, a cosplay of their Minecraft skin, glitter makeup, and literally everything else? Didn't think so. Vote Erit. Sorry, Erit. Cleo is the lesbian icon. Listen, both of these guys are classy, but Erit simply has the best of both realms. He can dress in the most gorgeous princess gowns, and she can dress in the most handsome suits. And they rock them both. Absolutely iconic. Cleo just feels closer than Erit. She continues to be hot. Erit, sweep, let's go! Absolutely unstoppable. You could give her the world and she'd burn it down, and I'd thank her. That banger line from Cleo in Last Life? Oh, hold up. Hydrate. Hydrate time. Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss. Hell yeah. I hydrated. Bring the world to Cleo as a treat. This is a difficult choice, but Cleo did acknowledge us. Besides, it's an apology for what happened here in 2019 2020. There was never a question here. Cleo could stab me to death with a pencil and I'd still vote for her. No, don't make me pick! This is probably the hardest one so far. On one hand, a reason for my gender awakening. On the other hand, probably one of the most sexy men women on this poll. Sorry, Eric. Cleo has to take this one. Queen on queen violence. Cleo has more of the vibes. Why pick two bad bitches against each other? But yeah, like I said, Cleo for the win. I have to be campaigning for Eric to win, but now they face Cleo? They might lose, but I hope it's not a total sweep. I can't pick for this one. They're both girl bosses. Maybe even Sexyman as well. A true battle of swag versus swag, but Cleo has stakes and has been campaigning, so Cleo. I'm so fucking sorry, Cleo. I love you, but Eric was my bi awakening, so I have to stay loyal. I know Cleo's been campaigning, but I just think Eric's a better choice. The white eyes help. Excuse me. Beep, beep, beep. Cleo deserves it after what Mcytblr did to her, to be honest. This is the round where I just apologize to people. Eric, I love you, but God, I love Cleo. Why are we putting two bad bitches against each other? Ignore how that is the whole point of this. Erin is not a Tumblr sexy man, she's just hot. This was such a difficult decision. On one hand, I have held fealty to my liege for years now. On the other hand, Cleo absolutely deserves to take revenge on the site that bullied her off. I spent an hour and a half deliberating on my choice, and also vaguely trying to pay attention to the midterm review my professor was holding, but decided that I had to hold true to my roots and let Eric have my vote, even if I knew that it wouldn't amount to much in the wake of Cleo's campaign. Step on me. Love all the people who are prioritizing this over school. Yeah, I don't know how she was bullied off of Tumblr. I mean, I was there during that time, but I was not aware of the drama. Bonk. Next match. Pearlescent Moon versus Filza. Okay, honestly, Filza's skin right there, sick as fuck. Sorry, Phil. Thought you'd stay longer, but Pearl is a major blorbo. Neither of them are sexy men. Pearl went insane during Double Life. It's her Hail Mary of this poll. 5 a.m. Pearl sweep. Pearl has more unbridled chaotic energy. It's like 3 a.m. I didn't expect this form to be so long. Phil's the victim of highway robbery in this round. Barking, foaming at the mouth on all fours. The bird can kind of get it though. Phil's is good, but I had to vote for Pearl. Stand with the girlies and the Aussie. Okay, Phil is good, but women. The Fitties win this one for me. My Blorbos, this isn't fair. I think Pearl is more of a Tumblr sexy man than though. Sorry, Dadza. I am letting out a deep sigh, picturing how this vote will go. If Pearl is able to beat Sam, I don't think Phil stands a chance. But I am still so confused how someone like her, with barely any sexy man traits, was able to make it this far, and my vote is 100% for Phil. Get justice for your wife, Crowfather. I'm Aussie, so I have to give it to Pearl now. Phil is indeed made much cooler by the fandom than the character is. However, Pearl has the pathetic aspect. Evil, yes. Pathetic, yes. Tumblr obsessed with her, yes. Fan art extreme, yes. All of her actions excused, also yes. Phil is too dead to win against Pearlescent, unhinged moon. Pearl is a wet cat, not a sexy man. Do it for double life Pearl. Evil, pathetic, lonely, famine loves and defends her. The blueprint is double life Pearl. This is a balanced one. Phil's got a secret weapon like the Fitties. Murder is cool. Something wicked this way comes. I love women. Honestly, I'll be fine with whoever wins this one. They're both excellent choices. Empire Season 1. Enough said. I said all I needed to last time, but my first time seeing her was Double Life. Need I say more? Alright. I love women real. B000100 versus LD Shadow Lady. Lizzie sweep. Listen, if LD Shadow Lady wins, she can fight against her husband. And that's just funny. If only to have Joel and Lizzie up against each other. Oh god, this comment took me out. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Ah. I hope B-Dub wins this out of spite. Someone admitted. Someone actually admitted in here. Sorry, Lizzie. I just read more smut of B-Dubs. They, my guess is they wanted to be anonymous. That sure is something to admit. Okay, okay. Someone put, I want Joel and Lizzie to fight in round 4 so bad. Rob, remember that confession though? LD Shadow Lady does not have sexy man vibes, regardless of how hot she is. B-dubs, on the other hand, not only have the vibes, but is also a baby girl. What if it's the same person? B-dub is too scrunkly? If he's gonna be Viking like that, then he has to at least make it farther than round 3. I don't like that either of them are here when in a just world, they should have both lost their respective brackets. I just think B-dub scrunkly is unmatched. I'm open to someone trying me to convince me to vote Lizzie though. Someone put just now realizing I didn't have to answer every question. B-dubs is so pathetic I have to give Lizzie my vote. I don't think she'll win submitting these before polls are live because the brain rot hit, but I want her to. Lizzie is still not a sexy man. B-dubs wins by default. Sorry, Lizzie. Love you, but B-dubs. Tub would have won against B-dubs if given the chance. Yes, I'm salty. Say prayers for that commenter. Again, it's what B-dubs would want. Strong woman. B-dubs is not a sexy man, as I said. Lizzie's Empire Season 1, though, can absolutely be a sexy man. B-dubs is so baby girl. Bring Pilot back, please! You have a scrunkly moss rat versus Lizzie. I have to give it to the Fairy Queen. I know that she will win, and I have accepted that. Women. Very hard, but sticking with Lizzie to the end. Sorry, Mossman. Lizzie, sweep, come on! Voted for Lizzie because childhood, but either of these are sexy men. B-dubs has a pathetic loser vibes, and Lizzie has been a 10-foot tallish fish lady. Oh, Lizzie doesn't give you sexy man vibes? How so? Vote B-dubs to avenge Cub. Cub was robbed, I tell ya. I want the husband-wife PvP. B-dubs is a silly guy, not a sexy man. Both are scrimblows. If your nominee hasn't become a cat at least once, are they even really a sexy man? Well, she is too cool on something pathetic, but not evil enough. Interesting. I want to see the divorce between Lizzie and Joel happen tomorrow. It's a interesting take. Wonk. Joel's smallish beans versus Randu. I'm gonna leave it up like that for a little bit because I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be back, guys. Randu is not a sexy man. Yeah, I would say Rambu's definitely pathetic, but not like in a sexy man way, you know? Alright, they are baby girl at best. So true. Alright, yeah. I'm going to the bathroom now. See you in a bit. Hello, hello, hello. I'm back from the bathroom. See, Rambo is a wet paper towel and not in a sexy man way. Agreed. He does not have the malicious intent nor the manipulative con man swagger that a sexy man should have, and that Joel does. Joel saw a demon terrorizing the server and simply said, I do not see that, and that was so sexy of him. You're so true. You're so right, Codes. This chat is so based tonight. He was usually playing the supportive best friend role, which doesn't really fit well for the usual sexy man villain trope. Rambo sounds too depressed, but in a relatable way to be sexy man. Someone put he has suit. What more do you need? Oh wait, whoops. Front. Oh wait, no, I am reading the right one. Is that for Rambo? Having a suit does not automatically make you a sexy man. Joel is cool and all, but Rambo is the sexy man ever. Wrote Rambo. Interesting. That's. I'm like my personal opinion. As you said, pathetic wet cat, but not in a sexy man. But not in a sexy man way. You know, it's. Someone put, come on, let's do a repeat of MCC 10. Let's go. He's going to decimate Rambo. So sorry, Rambo, but Joe is like a small angry dog. We'll probably be close since they're both weird and pathetic. However, Rambo is mildly more popular, so he'll probably win overall. Listen, there are very few who I would vote against Rambo for. Werewolf pathetic guy that likes murder, obviously. Cringe loser dumbass wet cat. Someone put this person's opinion is interesting to me. It's like and I want to study you way. Only one of these choices can steal your gender and hand it back all sideways. It's Ranbu. That's hmm hmm. That's a that is an opinion. Ranbu should have been knocked out round one. They're simply unsexy. So true. Ranbu has gender in like a pathetic way. Joel has gender in a cool swag way. Yeah, I could see it. Sounds like projection. Someone put boober. Honestly, fair. If you're just like, I'm voting for Rambu because that's my scrunkly, and I have, and that's all that matters to me. I'm voting for my scrunkly. Fine. That's your opinion. Cool. But someone put Joel gained a few sexy man points, but Rambo is still way more sexy man than Joel will ever be. Rambo is probably the textbook definition of a Tumblr sexy man, to be honest. Rambo is like a teenager, so I think more people projected onto him in a gender way, which is based but also predictable, I think. Someone put, it's not like I see character Rambo as a Tumblr sexy man. I'm like that one parent who puts their child into competitions they're not qualified for. Which is, I think, the funniest way someone says in a roundabout way that they do not think that Rambo is a Tumblr sexy man. Someone needs to reread the Tumblr sexy man definition. Everyone needs to be honest. Yeah, yeah, no, you're right. Rambo's canonically half Enderman, half has memory loss, and his character art is tragic. No, like, I get that, but like, yeah, as you said, Coast, he's not really a sexy man. He got jump scared by ads. Uh, Rambo, it's how do I describe? I don't know how to describe it. Like, he does have some sexy man qualities. It's yeah, as Vendetta was here said, he's not evil enough. He's like boy next door, but has a tragic backstory as well, though. I don't know if that's like Rambo. Character Rambo is a wet paper towel and not in a sexy man way. True. In my opinion, true. He does not have the malicious intent nor the manipulative calm and swagger that a sexy man should have, and that Joel does, as they said. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta be at least a little evil to be a sexy man. And Rambo just I mean, everyone makes questionable choices every now and then, but it's like it's never done with like malicious intent, you know? Great, as you said, great character and all, but not a Tumblr sexy man. Yeah, true. OSMP Rambo does have evil vibes. So true. But it's more like in a bratty type of way. Anyways, look at Joel's Smallish Bean Empire Season 2 art and then get back to me. Someone put weird battle, but okay. Rambo gender. Rambo, manifesting you kick Joel's ass out of this pole. Alright. Love you, Rambo, but I want to see Joel versus Lizzie. Have I mentioned they teleport? And have dressed up as Hatsune Miku? Rambo can never have his wife guy energy. Joel should beat Rambo because Joel makes himself a Tumblr sexy man because he is not a sexy man, but he's so loser-ish that he's like, no, I'm sexy and hot and cool and anyway, short king. I think people were confused because of Rambo's design. While it is admittedly very reminiscent of Tumblr typical sexy man outfits and appearances, his personality just doesn't match usual Tumblr sexy man standards. If dressing up as Hatsune Miku is necessary, then where's Martin, huh? Again, Rambo is too friend of my brother's to be hot. Yeah, yeah. Like yeah, exactly. Rambo's too Rambo's too like he's too much friend coded. He's too much like, oh, that's my friend. That I yeah. Yeah, he's too much friend coded to be like attract like yeah, Rambo's boy next door. Yeah. That's how I can like kind of I could like best describe him as. I guess it's like he has more boy next door vibes with sad backstory than Tumblr sexy man vibes. I mean, he does have some of the character traits and like usual Tumblr sexy man look, but the attitude, the personality is not. Tumblr Sexyman. Describing him as boy next door makes so much sense to me. Hold up. Someone put Rambo has a suit and is less foolish in character, and you know what? Change my mind. Please keep my answers anonymous. Rambo should never have been allowed to get this far. Joel fits better, but I don't want to raise his ego. I want to see the divorce between Lizzie and Joel happen tomorrow. Also, Rambo is just a meow meow. Again, wife versus husband funny. Also, Rambo should make more Minecraft content. Why did I just get a shit ton of Discord notifications right now? Alright. If you're worried winning might raise their ego, then that's hold up, I accidentally closed chat. Then then that's prime evidence they're probably a sexy man. Alright, next match. 13. Joe Hills versus Zisuma? I think I'm pronouncing that right. I have no idea. Zisuma should not have gotten this far. Joe Sweet, you are not immune to the Joe Hills propaganda. Exuma? Don't worry, I don't think anyone knows how to pronounce it. Alright. The man is campaigning for himself. Come on now. Joe Hill's campaign, man. Exuma's no bitches. I literally cannot pick. I can't. I'm not going to. They're both winners in my heart and my mind. I'm blocking this out. As funny as Exuma would be, Joe is campaigning and would be funnier. Skizuma? I'm just gonna change the pronunciation practically every time I say it. Joe has this uncanny nature about him, more of a sexy man energy. Skizuma's sexy man credit is carried entirely by his evil ex. Joe has all sorts of sexy man traits going on for him. At least on this poll, he'll get some bitches. Get his ass, Joe. You deserve it, King. Excuse me? Keep campaigning, King. Sorry, Joe, but as an ex bitch. Yep. Also, X and Evil X literally got shipped in some niche little circles, and Evil X is mega thirsted on or something. Also, I have sent them Doom Guy Thirst TikTok track. Doom Guy Thirst TikTok traps unwillingly, and only take a brave soldier rotoscoping that shit with one of Exuma's non-Doom Guy skins to tip the tides. Also, X's skins have canon interactions with each other, so multiverses-ness is confirminated. The I actually don't think either of them are quite sexy man material, but Joe has cryptid energy I personally believe could rival the top Tumblr sexy man. Joe's the peak comedy answer. This one's probably this one is honestly pretty close, but Joe Hill's my beloved. I believe that Joe's gonna win, but I wish that wet cat that X is can move on. Sorry that you couldn't get far, but at least you did better than your evil counterpart X. Both good, but Joe is trying so hard and I find it very funny. Joe is just Joe. He's perfect. Coming to you live from Nashville, Tennessee. This man unironically uses the word derp. He is the Onceler. Joe deserves to win. Joe Hills. Alright, next match. Wilbur Soot versus Tango Tech. Uh, well, you cannot stop the soot. Sorry, Tango. Wilbur fits Tumblr's sexy man much better. Sorry, Wilbur. Tango's characters tend to be nicer than yours, which I guess should mean Wilbur would win. But meh, I like Tango more. Who doesn't want a once-looking twink man who's protective of his internet family as a Tumblr sexy man? Seriously, tell me who doesn't. I just want to talk to them, I swear. Wilbur is closer than Tango. Wilbur basically trumps just about anyone if I'm being honest. His character is so sexy man that he even incorporated fandom design into canon. I don't want to talk about it. He's a tall British theater kid with fluffy hair. He was handcrafted for this. This is what God made him for, and I love watching the Lord fail. I am so incredibly normal about Tango Tech. 10 dead, 45 injured. Wilbur is nowhere close to being a sexy man. Tango wins. Yes, I'm very biased. Wilbur is hot, but Tango is literally on fire. Wilbur's, Wilbur's Minecraft skin is already too basic to be Tumblr sexy manified, but Tango. Now Tango's skin is prime for it. Like I already said, everyone already draws him like a blonde twink half the time. White streak in my hair, but no stress now. Wilbur Soot is such baby girl sexy man. He deserves to win because he is poor little meow meow. I'm sorry. It's like 3 a.m. here and I'm getting too tired to write out all my thoughts. Basically, Wilbur is definitely Tumblr coded sexy man and cute and perfect and needs to win. Once again, Wilbur is not sexy man. However, Tego can be sexy man. Revivebur is directly inspired by Tumblr men. Fight me on that. Sober what? I already went off about Tango before. I'll do it again. He's smarter than Soot. Better with redstone and explosives, and more creative. He's committed. I also like that he sticks to one lane. Oh, we got a Homestuck. See my opinion for round 2, please. Also, he's basically in his messitude in season 3 with Quackity. They have not had explicit romantic relations, but the rivalry is rather charged. Quackity has called it his favorite headcanon at a convention, and Wilbur understands why people have that interpretation. Also, he quotes classic works like the Ozymandias poem, and he has a theme song! Revived admittedly isn't the best characterization, but it slaps. Also alive by Precious Jewel Armor. And he stars in the saddest animatics, smiling with teeth and waving around a torch. Wilbur for sure. His level of fanon nonsense is unmatched. Tango is not a Tumblr sexy man. I'm sorry, but what? Bill Cipher is a triangle and he got sexified. You're blind if you can think a basic design doesn't equal sexy man. So true. Wilbur was a sexy man before. His time is over, I think, though. Tango can literally do redstone. Can Wilbur do redstone? Blowing up Lemamberg doesn't count. I need those Lovejoy tickets, man. His Pogtopia skin was literally just JD from the Heathers musical. I don't know what else to tell you. ARG Wilbur. This one is so close, and God, it was so hard. I chose Tango, but my heart chose Will, but I was so conflicted. Goofy evil guy. Man is literally one cess to Electric Boogaloo. Wilbur should make more Minecraft content. Also, again, look at Tango fan art. Classic Tumblr sexy man. Wilbur fan art is basically just IRL Wilbur with maybe a white hair streak. Boring. Excuse me. Wilbur's in the lead? Alright. One second. Wilbur wrote the end of his lore, and it has homoerotic vibes between Big Q and Wilbur. It's on AO3 under Wilbur. Alright, next match. Grian versus Carolus. It is major Tumblr Sexyman vibes, so I gave him fiction about yourself and your crush. Plus, he's actually a Tumblr user. Okay, but when was the last time he actually did use Tumblr, though? Someone put, sorry, Carolus. This man is so This man is so full of so much mischief. Again, Green is the final version of a sexy man. He's got everything giving for him. I think Careless has more sexy man potential. However, Green is popular and therefore will probably win. Again, I may not go here, but I have seen the fan art. Watcher Brian and Ariana Grande have too much hold on this fandom. Eyes and voice. Also, Green is not a sexy man. Someone just put, okay, good night. Voting specifically against Green because he isn't a sex man. He just isn't. Why is he here? Green is so sexy, man. Careless doesn't stand a chance. Sorry, Careless, but Green. Hard because I haven't voted for either of them, but Green because I feel like it. Watcher Green art. That's all I have to say, to be honest. Birdman has angst. Angst is well written. Therefore, Birdman has my vote. Neither of them are really sexy, man. But Green is less sexy, man. How has he got this far? He is absolutely pathetic. Everything I said about them is so affectionate. I love them. Green isn't sexy man material, but I want to see him up against Scar. No reason. The sexy man that Scar isn't, Green is. He is a regular canon Bill Cipher. He's that funky Justin from Paper Mario. He's Sans if you squint and think about Fan and Watcher Green. He has the looks goofy in canon, but whoa in fan art. The only reason on why he shouldn't advance is because he doesn't have the sexy man vibes, you know? He's maybe too cute to be a sexy man. Maybe. Uh, bu- 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 Great mods, Careless. I guess Watcher Green is a sexy man mostly because he doesn't really exist, but I like Careless's vibes. Dilf is not strong enough to fight against Eldritch Abomination. Green will crush most of his opponents for sure. Careless beat Foolish, who was my second favorite. This should automatically make him win all the other matches. How has Green made it this far? Green is a pesky bird. He is not a sexy man. Careless, on the other hand. Green deserves it more, but I know he's gonna win, so I'm giving Careless a vote. Green is the reason I found this side of Minecraft YouTube. I started with Dream SMP and saw him in Tommy's vid. Now I love Empires. And that's it for match 15. Match 16. It's 310 for you codes? Damn. Mythical Sausage versus Quackity. Now, I myself am an avid Quackity fan. I got. Oh my god. I got quite a bit of Quackity merch here. I don't know Mythical Sausage that well to be like, hey, uh, I think he's more Sexyman than Quackity. I don't really have an opinion on Mythical Sausage at all, really. But I know Quackity definitely does qualify as a Tumblr sexy man. Alright. Someone put partially because I think it would be funny if Quackity lost. Quackity is objectively more of a sexy man than Sausage is, but it's close. Oh no, sorry Sausage. I didn't know you'd be out so soon, but Quackity is major Tumblr. Quackity doesn't stand a chance. They're both weird, just different flavors. Quackity will probably win, but I like Sausage's flavor of weird. Come on, Quackity, you got this! Quackity is like Twitter sexy man in my eyes. He doesn't have the vibes for a Tumblr sexy man. Sausage's comments name made me consider death. Difficult choice though. Not mad if Quackity wins. Quackity. Big Q. It's just, yeah. Yeah, my sausage is mythical, alright. Quackity is sexy man. Look at him. Would daddy beat his ass? Wait, no, not like that. Oh god. Oh, hold up. Hydrate. See you in a bit, salad sharks. Oh, thank you, Jerry. Quackity is textbook Tumblr sexy man. He deserves this win, and also the world. A vote for Quackity is a vote for Latino rep. Do it for the rep if nothing else. Literally stripped. Also, I'm on the asexual spectrum, so this is double funny. Please, Quackity. I made a deal with Quackblr as a member of Ericblr to vote for Quackity. Anyways, him and Schlatt can add their votes if they lose. Only one of these men is pathetic. Quackity. Honestly, I just think it would be funny if Quackity won. So, oh, let me see. That's a long response. Please read my response for round 2. I had a very long sales pitch. But also, he's a walking second place medal. Charged rivalry with Wilbur. Politician. 2 major theme songs, Casino Royale and Lonely King. Plus, the fandom insists he would listen to Gimme Gimme Gimme, A Man After Midnight. Sir, Sausage has men, but Quackity has blood and men. That is the distinction between a sexy man and a sexy man. Quackity's vibes are like that picture of Grace from Knives Out where she's smoking a cigarette in front of a burning manor wearing a bloody wedding dress. Those vibes. Please let him die an honorable death to Green, which I'm sure will happen to whoever wins this round. Would love if he came in second to Scar, though. Walking second place medal and all. Mythical, I'm totally a PG YouTuber streamer. J Sausage, enough said. Quackity has blood. Have you seen Empires 1? Sausage has a whole cult thing surrounding blood sheep. The more you know. Okay, but Sausage is literally Cuban. I think probably not. Well, I'm pretty sure Quackity's just more well known in general, like to the general population, whereas I'm assuming Mythical Sausage isn't. So I think the fact that Sausage is Cuban is not as well known. So I think people being like, Phil Quackity for the Latino rep, don't who say that probably don't know that he's Cuban. Quackity is perfect Tumblr sexy man material. Have you heard Sausage? Also Spanish versus Spanish, LMAO. How is he losing again? Why? Quackity sweep. Sorry, Q. This is a vote against Sausage. I want justice for JoJo. Dick jokes. I am now of the opinion that these two are essentially the same character. However, the Lovatus arc still takes up far too much space in my long-term memory, which should be filled with engineering concepts. But it's instead just an encyclopedic knowledge of DSMP lore, and I had to support him as such. Still think Quackity is a perfect example of a Tumblr sexy man. As much as I like Sausage. Sausage has chaotic energy, but not the right kind of chaotic energy. I watched DSMP first, so Quackity will always be the bigger, shameless girl boss. I have not seen the Quackity City of Stars animatic yet. Alright, and then that's it for round 3. That's it. We got through all those comments. I mean, obviously, I did not read absolutely all of them out. I would probably die. Ugh, that would be a lot. Alright, and now, and now, and now, chat. We got an honorable mention at the very end. TTV Jerry, who's currently in the chat right now, wanted their own nomination. So there she is. And do you, none of you really know Jerry, but hold up. Ah, look, poll. Do you think TTV Jerry is a Tumblr sexy man? Wonk. Yes or no? Once again, here is TTV Jerry's Minecraft skin. TTV Jerry from the Osaberry chat real? Yes. You're goddamn right I am. Jerry, they want a sales pitch. I'll suck everyone's toe here if you say yes. Said the- Out of everything. Voting no just for that. I lost another one. Uh Anything else you want to pitch, Jerry, to sway the people to vote for you? Okay, okay. Hello, I'm a 5 foot goblin. Hi, Salad Sharks, welcome back. I can't reach the floor when I sit on chairs. I vote for them as Tumblr sexy men. I will now be Tumblr famous. Short King got my vote. I dye my hair a lot. Mentally unstable, take my vote. What should I say? I'm terrible at this. You didn't say that, Salad. No, no, you're doing great. This is so funny. What did the other people pitch? To be fair, the other people have have been around a while. The other YouTubers have been around a while, have established character arcs and whatnot, whereas you have just appeared on my stream. But the final consensus is that yes, you are a Tumblr sexy man from the little that people have learned about you. You did pretty well, to be honest. I only decorate houses on Minecraft when my friends build everything for me. Thank you, I love my fans. If someone make a how bad can I be animatic for them? PTT Jerry, better than Scar confirmed. Uh, that's so funny. Hold up. PTT Jerry sweep. Now send me your addresses so I can come over. Alright. Alright, chat. Let's see how well everyone else on the poll is doing. Bonk. Bonk. Alright, let's see. Flacky is winning against Mythical Sausage. Green's winning against Careless by quite a bit. Wilbursoot barely beating out Tango Tech by Joel's Polish Beans winning against Rambo. Are you gonna go to sleep now, Codes? Alright. Good night. Where are you? Alright. Joe Hills has a decent lead against Exuma. B-Dubs is slightly winning against LD Shadow Lady. Pearl's got a decent lead against Filza. Leo's at the haha funny number against Erit. Uh, Pixel Riffs is winning against Charlie Slimesicle. Mumbo Jumbo beating Impulse SB into the ground with that lead. Jimmy Solidarity is losing against Scott S. Major. But the tides can turn. Amesy is at 29% against Ethos Labs, which is at 71. Ollie's Barely losing against Ren the dog. Captain Sparkles is losing to Technoblade. Hold up. Alright, sorry about that. Where did I leave off? Doc M77 is winning against False Symmetry, and then Good Times to Scar is beating J Schlatt into the ground. Basically, Schlatt's getting like 1 in every 4 votes. How long have I been streaming for? Almost 3 hours, damn. Ugh. I know it's not that late for me. So true. Justice for Schlatt. Uh, God. I don't know how much longer I can go if I put two gods against one another. My Cap is losing. I used to be in love with that man. Uh, I know I said I would be like, oh, you guys can vote who I vote for, but I am tired. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the rest for another stream. We'll pick up where I left off another day. There is so much left. We barely got we got through round 3 and barely did not get through much of round 1. So, yeah, this was honestly a very fun stream. We'll leave the discussion for another day. I'm kind of tired. I gotta go make dinner. I'm hungry. And, uh, great stream, great stream. It was so much fun. Yeah. I'll see. Oh, hey, Cuban. Yeah, later, Gator. After a while, Crocodile. This stream was so much fun. I'll see if I can stream tomorrow, but I will announce next time I do uh go live. You'll have your speech ready for your award by tomorrow. All right, Jerry. I could have swore I used. Why did my Discord command not work? Whatever. Whatever. You can find the link to my Discord in my on my profile. I'll announce it there. and on Tumblr when the next stream is. And then if I don't do it soon, I'll probably still make another poll for these upcoming rounds eventually. Thank you guys so much for coming, and I will see you next time. Bye!